Hi guys, I'm Jim and welcome to Six String Studies. Today we're looking at part 2 in our study of the Minor Pentatonic Scale, and we're going to be looking at positions 3 and 4. But before we get to the lesson, if this is your first time here, welcome. I would invite you to subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss any lessons. Also, I've got a free download for you, which is Six String Studies Book 1, and I'll leave a link in the description for that. And if you like that, why not check out Six String Studies Book 2? Anyway, let's get to the lesson. Okay, continuing from the last lesson, we looked at position 1, position 2, and we did the same lick in both of those, if you remember, which was this. Now we're going to translate that into position 3. Position 3 is like this. It starts on the 10th fret of the E string, and you're going to go 10, 12 with fingers 1 and 3. We do the same on the A string, the same on the D string. So we have 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12. Now we're going to move to 9, 12, and you can do that with fingers 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. That's your choice, really. We move back to 10 on the B string, and then we play the 13th fret. And finally, back to 10 and 12 on the high E string. So, we have this. And here's the same lick that we did in position 1 and 2. So what are we doing there? We're starting with our third finger on the 10th fret of the A string, and we're sliding it forward to the 12th fret. Just like the other licks, we're going to do that roll with the third finger, so we're rolling to 12D, then back again to 12A. We play the 10th fret on the D string with a quarter tone bend. Back to the 12th fret of the A string. And then a quick hammer from 10 to 12 on that same string. Add vibrato. So. Okay, moving on, we now have position 4. This is starting on the 12th fret of the E string, and we're going to go 12, 15. I'm doing fingers 1 and 4 here. You can do 1 and 3 if you like, though. The same on the A string, 12, 15. The D string and the G string are both 12, 14 with fingers 1 and 3. So we have 12, 15, 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14. We're going to move forward with our first finger onto the 13th fret of the B string and play 13, 15 with fingers 1 and 3. And finally back to our high E string, 12, 15. Again, either fingers 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, up to you. So we have So here's the lick. It looks slightly different because we're playing across the G and the B strings. So we're going to start with our second finger on the 12th fret of the G string and slide it forward to the 14th. Then our third finger plays 15B, second finger back to that 14G. Our first finger now plays the 13th fret on the B string and we do a quarter tone bend. So we have so far. Now our third finger comes down to that 14th fret on the G, and then we do a quick hammer-on from 12 to 14 on the G string. Add vibrato. So just to recap so far, position 1. Position 2. Position 3. And position 4. Okay, finally onto position 5. Now we could play it on the 15th and 17th fret up here on the E and A strings. Then we could move to 14, 17, 14, 17 on the D and G strings. And back to 15, 17, 15, 17 on B and E. But for the purposes of today, to make it a bit clearer, I'm going to do it down an octave. So here we are on the 3rd fret of the E string, and we're going to go 3, 5 with fingers 1 and 3. We do the same on the A string, 3 and 5. Now we move to the D string and we go 2 and 5. Same on the G string, 2 and 5. Onto the B string, 3 and 5 with fingers 1 and 3. And the same on the high E string. So we have and here's the lick. Or we could do it up an octave. So what are we doing there? We're doing our 3rd finger is leading as usual. We're going from 3 to 5. We roll across to the A string 5th fret and we roll back. So we have our first finger plays the 3rd fret on the A string for that quarter tone bend. Back to the 5th fret of the E string. So. And finish with our 3 to 5 quick hammer followed by some vibrato. There we go. So there you go guys, minor pentatonic licks moving through all 5 positions, and it's crucial that we are able to do this, take any lick and translate it through all 5 positions. So it's going to get rid of any weak areas of the fretboard in your playing. Okay, hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget you can check out 6 String Studies Book 1, that's a free download for you, and if you like that, check out number 2. The links for those books will be in the description. Next time we're doing more pentatonic licks in all 5 positions, and I'll see you then. Bye bye!